What's going on, Lights Out Faithful? I wanted to make you guys aware of something before we jump into the episode. The final Low Tide City will be taking place May 11th through the 12th of 2024 in the beautiful Kalahari Resort located in Round Rock, Texas. That's right, Texas, baby. You can head over to start.gg/lowtidecity2024 to learn more about it, or click on that beautiful QR code right on the screen. Just go ahead and scan that and you can get all the information you're looking for. This has been a staple event for many years in the community, so we want the last one to absolutely go out with a bang. And who knows, you might even see your boys from Lights Out there as well. But without further ado, enjoy today's episode. It is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you to episode 45 of Lights Out. We are getting closer and closer to the big 5-0 episode, and we couldn't do it without your support. So if you do support, please make sure you do like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for our goal to get to 100K subs. And of course, if you want to support Lights Out on another avenue, check out the Patreon. We're dropping some Patreon content now. Links in the description. Me and Cosmos just did a video on the Lumi Rank Top 20, assigning those who are worthy the N-word pass. It was amazing. It was funny. It was entertaining, and it was ignorant. But that is Lights Out. I'm EE, Cosmos, Light. How we doing, fellas?
I just want to say, I didn't even know that was a thing until I went on Twitter and I saw it on our channel that you guys were doing that shit. I think you guys were on Tweak, and I was just like, I don't even want to see the conclusion of this. I was like,
the more he kept going, the more it got worse.
I was like, I already know he gets the pass. I just want to know when he uses it.
Any day.
Oh man! So I want to start this episode off talking about you, Phil. We haven't really shed much light on it, but you've been pretty consistent with streaming, like really consistent. I just want to know how's that going for you? How you feeling about that?
Well, I will say that, the way I've approached streaming now is I only stream when I'm really feeling it. Like, I know I want to, but I want to make sure if I stream, it's something I'm enjoying. So a lot of stuff I've been doing is watch parties, which I enjoy a lot. For Smash Tournaments, I enjoy watching random funny shows with my stream as well. I don't force myself. I didn't force myself to play like Power World or something like that just because it's trendy and hip. That's just not me.
Yeah, that game was lit though.
It looked good. I'm not gonna lie, but
it still is. I just haven't played in a couple of days.
Yeah, it's just not something I've been, I wanted to do, so I didn't do it. And for that, I've been enjoying streaming a lot. So I can't complain. Been good averages on sub count and shit like that. So W so far. Why do you ask, sir?
Just curious, I mean, I know Cosmos is getting back into streaming. I would like to give it a shot like I've expressed before, but I currently am not really, I don't have a home. So I don't know. It just seems that everybody's taking up. I feel like Smash, or people who are involved in Smash for the most part, are picking up in a lot of different avenues. I think it's very interesting to see it happen in 2024. And I think it's no surprise that it didn't happen in 2023 because we just got hit by that, all the stuff that happened at the end of 2022.
Right.
And there was a lot of morale killing right there. So I feel like now that 2024 is here, new year, a lot of people are picking up in different avenues. And I think a lot of people are understanding what we need to do. I think if a new game does come out, a lot of us are going to make careers out of it.
When a new game
comes out. I think when a new game comes out, a lot of us are going to make actual careers out of it.
To the moon. I like that mentality. That mentality. Well, it seems like for you at least, Light, that you're still invested in Ultimate. We were talking before the podcast went officially into record mode, how you got all these events coming up, and you've been playing a lot of tournaments lately. Last weekend, you yet again faced off against Mars. It was a little more difficult this time, if I recall, though, because I think he beat you in winners.
Yeah, he did. It's crazy. I played way better this weekend than I did the last one. The last one, I actually think I was not playing that great. I played good versus Mars, but overall, I wasn't playing that great. And I knew I was playing better because, obviously you could just feel it playing so long. And I played somebody that I played the weekend before in this past weekend. And I just, it wasn't even close. I was letting him cheese me the first time. The games were kind of close because I was playing not that great. I beat him so bad, he switched off his character. So, it was just, I was just playing, I forgot his name. He's actually a really talented player for someone who doesn't take the game seriously. I do got to figure out his name. But,
what character was it?
He's a Toon Link main, but he plays Donkey Kong. But I think he's actually really good. He plays Donkey Kong versus me. He plays Donkey Kong versus me because he does not like Toon Link Fox, obviously. So the first time we played, he was cheesing the hell out of me, right? And I was just letting it happen because I wasn't playing that good, right? But I played.
Sorry to interrupt you, but do you think Toon Link is a good character? Are you one of those people that think that? Are you serious?
Not good versus
Fox.
Oh my
god,
he's shit versus Fox. But it's
dude,
not
everyone I was talking to in Japan thinks Toon Link is a pretty good character. I was like, I just don't see it.
You know what it is though? It wasn't his character that made me think that he was good. I just thought he was smart. Like I thought the player I was playing against was pretty smart. He was doing a lot of stuff. Like he's like my round 2, and like I'm like just playing very flowchart, like going for jump aerials, and he's playing very grounded. And I'm like, why the hell does he know proper counterplay? Shit like that, you know? It's like I don't know. Yeah, I forgot his name, but I do give him credit. He's a pretty good player. But yeah, no, I destroyed him the second time I played him. And then going up against Mars, I feel like I was playing very good. I just got a little greedy at times and was overcommitting. And for people who don't know, ZSS is one of the worst characters to overcommit versus in disadvantage state, which is tough for a Fox main because Fox is very good at reversals. But ZSS is also very good at baiting that out. That's how she gets most of her damage because her neutral is not that great or not that much damage output. So Mars was catching me in a lot of scenarios where like I was trying to fight back and he would like just punish me for that. So the second set I went into it, I just didn't take risk. It was more so like, okay, if I have a chance to disengage, I'm going to disengage for the most part. And other than that, I know my neutral, my damage output's way better. And I was just like, I'm going to be a lot more confident with my options. So the first set was a 3-0, which I'm not going to lie, I kind of expected it, considering it just happens when you're in losers and you get the momentum and then the other person just sitting down waiting. I was like, yeah, I kind of don't expect this. So then we got to the real set and he was playing a lot better. I felt like he was kind of making me overcommit a lot more, but I still was playing better overall, I thought. I honestly been playing like better with each tournament. So like I think he played me at like some of my best, but he knows my habits still. And I mean, I'm happy I was very happy that I took the tournament because I've just been on a tournament spree and I don't really want to lose. I just don't want to lose at all. I'm ready for Genesis, man. I just want to play the game and just keep beating people. We're playing again this weekend.
Oh, another one. Okay, so it is 3 in a row that you guys are going to play.
We're playing again this weekend. Okay. Yeah, it's good practice.
And
I don't like
Genesis,
losing.
Right?
Yeah, I don't like losing to him, but I like that he keeps me on my toes. So
that's a great training partner going into Genesis. We're gonna do a deep dive into Genesis for next week's episode, guys.
Who leaked my winnings, bro? He said, "Bro, got a nice 600." Hey, yo,
that's crazy. What? Why you pocket watching, bro? What?
Hey, man. All I'm saying is the IRS says it has to be over 600.
Not exactly 600.
I win.
You can't stop him, chat.
You can't stop me. It's not going on the record.
I love that. I love that though. That's really good. How about you, Cosmos? I see that even though you are in Mexico, you're making a conscious effort to be a stream fiend and practice a lot. So how's that going? We feeling good?
Dude, I'm feeling actually fantastic. Besides the fact that I'm playing against some hot garbage Wi-Fi characters in Coinbox, which I do think is very good practice because I feel like one of the things that I definitely needed to practice against is just playing against random people in pretty serious sets. Yeah. Did you? Actually, yeah, you did. So it's actually been helping me a lot. And I feel like it's making me just more comfortable going into more sets. And I think that's going to be something that's very beneficial for me going to tournaments in general and just Genesis. And I also got a new controller. So shout outs to Megamus for giving me a fob that actually is not breaking because I've had it for like 2 months and I've heard about all other people's fobs that have been breaking, like Riddles and Colin. Everybody has been complaining about their fobs. But mine works great. So shout outs to him for that. And then other than that, I just kind of have this itch to keep streaming, which I feel like I haven't had for content in a long time. And I'm not really sure why, but I've just been streaming and it just feels what do you want to say?
I know why.
Why?
It's because you're happy.
You know what? That's probably why. Because when I'm streaming,
yep. Oh, go
yeah,
on,
dude, I'm very happy because whenever I'm streaming, I'm like, you know what? Life is good. Life is good, and just emitting happy energy on stream just makes you want to stream more. That probably is what it is. So I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm planning on streaming basically every day that I can, every day that I'm not at a tournament, besides maybe Saturday and Sunday, or at least Sunday, because Sunday is usually my off day for like practice and everything. But other than that, I'm having a lot of fun streaming. I want to do a lot more collabs with more people. I definitely want to do more videos, and yeah, I'm definitely getting to a very good mojo. So I'm definitely excited to keep on streaming and just doing content in general.
I love hearing that from you guys. That makes me happy. You know, I like when the team is all on the right page. You know, we got good momentum with the podcast and just the tournaments, the practice. Shit's going well for you boys at Lights Out. You know what I'm saying? I would say going pretty well. I do want to talk about some stuff that's going well for who I think is going to be 2024's official breakout player of Ultimate. You know who I'm talking about? You have any idea who I'm talking about? Who?
The Mario.
Cosmos. You've already been.
I'm having my re-breakout.
You already been.
You gotta play the game, dude. Chill out. Is it the Mario?
The Mario? His name is Snow.
Snow?
First of all, yeah, Jim. Secondly, no, I'm talking about the prodigy who just won King of Bombs. I'm talking about SHADIC. Okay. Talking about SHADIC, baby. No more 9th places consistently. SHADIC, this year, I decree, will have multiple top 8s and multiple nationals. Okay? Straight up. Big win. He beat Anathema. He beat Mutace. Huge.
I don't think so. I'm actually gonna keep it real. I don't think so. I just don't think Corrin is that good enough. I think SHADIC. We talked about this, right? Like, I feel like SHADIC is like that kind of player who was really good, and then he started growing up, and then people, when they just grow up, they just get a lot better. I feel like SHADIC is one of those players. It's kind of like Spargo, and I feel like he has that skill level of a player to be that good, and I feel like he is that good. I just feel Corrin is not a consistent character. Because I feel like Corrin has too many matchups that she struggles with. And I mean that's really it. I just feel like Corrin has too much matchups that she.
You think he's using his character's not good enough for him to get to where I believe he should be.
Yeah, because like I do think he's gonna top 8 a lot of tournaments because I think Corrin is good enough to do that. I don't think Corrin is good enough to win multiple nationals. Whenever we're playing against players like Light and Tweak and Spargo, the characters that they are playing destroy Corrin. That's really hard for Corrin to do. That's the only reason. That's the only place that I come from. Because whenever I think about winning a national, I think about what characters and what players do you have to beat in order to win said national. And if you are playing against Light or Pyramithra or Cloud or Diddy Kong, it's going to be hard to, or those characters in the same tournament, it's going to be hard to win a tournament when you're playing Corrin.
You know what? I don't even want to have to disagree with that because I didn't say he was going to win him. I said he was going to top 8 him. I didn't say anything about winning.
Top 8 and winning. You said both.
No. I said he just won King of Bombs. I said he was going to top 8 multiple nationals.
What a tournament name.
Just for the record.
All right.
I do think that his region is
easy.
Very not easy. It's not easy. No. I think they're very good players. Actually,
why you run away? It'd be so easy.
I don't think his region is easy, but I do think the matchups are favorable for his character because I do think Corrin does well against Peach. I don't even know if Anathema's from that region. I think Anathema's from Florida, right? I think he was just there.
Yes,
but
he's
I
out
do
there
think,
for mute.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But I do think Corrin does well against Rob too, because Rob is one of the characters that I would practice, or I would have practiced Corrin in if I wasn't playing Pyramithra. So beating Anathema and Mutace isn't like it's surprising because they're both very good players. But Corrin does very well in both those matchups, so it's not surprising that he won that tournament.
You better hope DODGEBALL doesn't hear you talking shit.
DODGEBALL's my goat too. All right,
I can't tell.
Too.
Right.
Listen, I was a Corrin player in Smash 4. I played Corrin for like a few months in this game. I was winning a bunch of Wi-Fi tournaments with Corrin in this game. I know the character. It's not impossible for him. Like, obviously, he could prove me wrong. Anything's possible in this game. We see Samus in top 3 of Japanese tournaments. We see a bunch of hot garbage in this game.
Okay, Samus is ridiculous, and no one talks about that. Like Samus,
that's fair. Honestly, that's honestly fair. I'm not gonna.
I actually do want to talk about Samus, but I want to put my input on SHADIC. I like you said, we did talk about this, how he's one of those kids, they grow up and they just rapidly get better out of nowhere, Zomba did it, Spargo did it. But I'm on the opposite boat where I do think he can do it. Honestly, I think that character is at worst high tier. And I think we were playing a game where high tiers can do it. Now, winning consistently, no, because no one's winning consistently, Like, we have a top 4 of players right now, which would be Akola, Sonics, SHADIC, and Mia, and none of them are winning consistently over each other at this point, So, like, I'm not going to say he's going to win consistently, but I do think that he could.
SHADIC is good enough to win a major or
not. What's the major?
Yeah, that's a good point. No, but
S plus.
Let's go S plus.
A plus.
Let's go S plus.
S plus. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard.
Dang.
I don't think so. I did against him, but I barely even think like top 10 players can win an S plus.
No, I agree with him.
Yeah.
No, but in terms of top 8 consistently, I think that he can do that. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying he can't win majors consistently. Yeah, I mean, I played this game for like freaking 7 years, and it took me like 3 of them or 4 of them to win a major, But no, yeah, but I do think that he can win his bad matchups. I mean, as someone who's played him and beaten him 4 times, I think if you watch all those sets, like every single game usually, and maybe like not the last one because he's like probably demoralized, but like every single game is usually like last hit, like he could have taken it,
Like
he gets
like it's a matter of time.
No, he's not going to beat me. But the point is, he's very close. The point is, he's very close. My ego can't say that he will beat me, but if you watch our games, he is like always close to taking the game, which means it is doable, And I think Fox is one of Corrin's worst matchups, and if he could do that versus Fox, I think he could do that versus his other matchups as well, So I do have a lot of faith in him. I don't think he's in the realm for winning majors consistently, which there's nothing wrong with that. But at his age, the fact that I think that he could top 8 consistently this year, I think that's really fucking good for him.
All right. I like that.
Funny.
Go ahead.
Like, thing is, I actually don't think Fox is one of Corrin's worst matchups in this game. I think it's pretty
like
bad.
Smash 4.
Yeah, it's not like Smash 4. And the thing is, like, Corrin did have more polarizing matchups in Smash 4. Like, Sheik was really, really bad. Fox was really, really bad. Cloud was really, really bad. Bale was okay. It was like +1 Bale, kind of even. But in this game, there's a lot more. Obviously, there's a lot more characters and a lot more really good characters, but there's a lot more like -1, +1s, like barely -1, +1 matches for Corrin. But then there are other characters like Sheik that are still really bad, like Cloud that I think is still pretty bad. Game & Watch is actually pretty fucked up for Corrin, and it's said that Corrin does well in that matchup, but that's on paper, and in practice, it's not the same. I don't think I don't know how if SHADIC has ever played Meister, but I don't think a good Corrin has beaten a Game & Watch player in this game because it's pretty hard. So there's a lot of matchups like that in this game for Corrin. And just going back to when I was playing Corrin in Smash 4, I got to the point when I was top 8ing consistently with that character. But it never was to the point where I was winning super, super majors. Like whenever I won my first major, it was Big House, like right before the game died, or when the game died, honestly. And I beat ESAM twice in winners finals and grands. So I didn't really play a really troublesome matchup. But when I was playing troublesome matchups against Light, I would lose. I would play Tweak. I beat Tweak and Leo once, but there was also that one grand finals where I played against Leo, and I literally got 12 stock. I didn't take a single stock off of him.
Good time.
After I beat his Sheik in winners finals, he played Cloud against me and just to demoralize me. So I feel like it's pretty similar in this game, where for that character specifically, it's gonna be pretty hard. It's gonna be pretty hard.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be pretty hard.
It's different time periods, different games. It's a matter of whose mentality is what, I think SHADIC could do it because SHADIC's young and SHADIC is like, he doesn't like to lose. And that is enough to carry you so far in this game.
Very far. Yeah.
So I think he could do it. I do think he will run some polarizing matchups. I actually don't like that matchup as Fox. I know Fox is good at it. I hate Corrin. Fuck frame trappers. And that's coming from me. So yeah. Yeah, no. But yeah, I think he could do it. Moving on past that, can we quickly talk about Samus? Like, just real quick,
Samus stinks. It's just a campy character.
bro, that character is one of the most. I don't even care that there's people doing good. Undiscovered, unappreciated characters in this game. I
Unappreciated. I don't think we can appreciate that character. I'm not going to appreciate that character.
hate Samus. My character beats Samus. If you haven't noticed by now, I have a knack for hating characters that my character is good versus. Don't know why, but I do. That character's damage output, that character's combos, that character's neutral. What is the character bad at other than when you get in on him? What is the character bad at? Someone answer that for me.
You said
Wait.
other than when you hit him?
Other than when you get in on him. Like, if you have a character that has like really good pressure.
Hey, get in on her. Samus is a girl.
No, Samus is an it because Samus is human Metroid.
No, if you take the helmet off, what do you see?
I don't even know if Samus could technically take off her helmet anymore because there's so much more.
Technically, Dark Samus doesn't have a gender because there's nothing.
My God. All right, well, that's still it. But anyway,
we are allies.
Technically, Dark Samus is so.
Yeah, man. But my point is, Samus got too much going on. That character's broken. Anyways, I just wanted to express that real quick. Samus is a ridiculous character. We can move on.
I do think that. I mean, there's some sick Samus. Obviously, Yoda is insane. Siski, when he doesn't have to play a Bayo, is pretty good. Pretty damn good, actually. And then Icy Mist, she cleans up in her region, too. So there's a lot of good Samuses out there. The reason I'm trying to downplay it is I don't want more.
That's a fact.
That's fair. Samus is not good. Don't play her.
I want more, bro. My character cleans it. I still don't like the matchup.
That's actually a perfect segue into something I did want to discuss because I was very curious about your guys' opinions on this. Okay, going into 2024. Okay, who would you say, in your opinion, is like the top 10 characters that are just gonna dominate? Maybe even top 5. Where would you say you have the most faith in what characters right now? Because I'm curious.
Like, do you still think Iron Mythos top 3?
Me? Yeah, you guys just suck.
Not anymore.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Can't say anything else.
Characters that are going to dominate. So you're saying top, like the play, like passive players.
Give me like 5 characters you think are just going to dominate this year.
That just depends on the players, then. Or do you mean like we're going to see multiple of them in top 32?
Yeah, top 32, top 16.
Okay, it's not going to be Sonic because Sonic mains don't know what the fuck they're doing. So sorry, guys.
That's Sonic's.
But and Ken, recently Ken. Ken did not know what he was doing like a year ago. I swear to you. But like the last,
he actually did it.
I don't know if I agree with that. All right.
But the last half year, he was cooking. He was cooking pretty hard. Yeah. So Sonic's and Ken. So other than them, I think we're gonna see a lot of the same shit, which is Rob. I think Rob is something that will never, no one will ever stop playing that character for obvious reasons. I don't know if we have a lot of Mithras in top 32. I don't, honestly, past Rob, I don't know who is even considered consistent in top 32. I
think Luigi might have a rise. I've been seeing more Luigi.
That's disgusting.
I feel like a lot of the characters are just going to be disgusting, to be honest.
Yeah, bro. I don't appreciate that comment you just made. That is... Yeah.
People are realizing that Luigi's insane.
Yes. Oh, Foxmane here. Been saying that since day one. The character's a little stupid. Like, he's the original Kazuya. No one talks about it. Kazuya can't get in on you. Doesn't have a good off-ledge option. So his recovery is actually better than Luigi's. But yeah, same concept. But then if they touch you, you die or take 80. That's not okay. I don't like Luigi. Fuck Luigi. I'd rather fight Kazuya. I'd rather fight Kazuya any day over Luigi.
To be fair, I actually think Luigi's pretty exploitable, but I agree with you. I'd rather fight Kazuya than Luigi.
That's the sword character.
I mean, it's just the fact that whatever Kazuya's in disadvantage, you actually have him in disadvantage. You don't have Luigi in disadvantage when he's in disadvantage.
No, that's a fact, bro. He presses the A button. Somehow you're above him now. And then it combos into an up B. Like, bro, I don't like Luigi, bro. Luigi got RNG recovery. Yo, that's a fact. I hate that shit, bro. I'm like, damn, I edge guarded him.
Wait, I did it. He's edge guarding me.
I died at 50. Yeah, no. If Luigi actually gets like more results this year, I would be pretty sad. I think I'd say.
I think you're going to be pretty sad. I think that character. My huge characters to watch are Luigi and Joker. I think those characters' consistencies will rise again.
You're saying Leo will do better?
No. I'm not just talking about Leo.
Omega's on the come up.
Oh, Omega's really good. Lemon's good too. Void has been playing, and Void's been showing me some crazy stuff he's been figuring out.
Listen. Void always does this. I literally was talking to him when he came to my chat. Void does this every single time. Every time the new year comes up and it's Genesis season, he plays Joker for about a month or two, and then he plays Joker at Genesis, and then he loses to somebody, and then he ends up going Sheik and upsets a good amount of people. That's what ends up happening. So I don't know if it's going to happen again this year. I hope not, because I do believe in Void's Joker, but he needs to commit to the character.
I got no faith in Void.
Like you did?
I got no faith in. First of all, Cosmos is going through a character crisis. He should be playing Steve right now, technically. But anyways,
I should.
Yeah, but I got no faith in Void, and let me tell you why I got no faith in Void.
That's crazy.
It's not because he's a bad player. It's just because when I was a wee lad, let's do some history here.
Let's do it.
Let year one Smash Ultimate, right? People don't know. People don't know about the group. The group that I would chill with every weekend, same group, because we all went to the same tournaments back then when everyone liked each other.
And the game.
Yeah, and the game. My group was Nairo, Cosmos, Samsora, Void, and Mars, and then a couple friends that I will not name here. Yeah, but that was the main group, right? Now, if you notice something about that group, I can actually say that for the most part, me and Cosmos were the worst of that group, like in terms of skill, because 3 of them were top 5 or top 10, and then Void just got like second at Genesis at one point. So we were the worst.
To be fair, at first we were the worst, but we were also the most consistent. I
was the best player in the world for 1 week, but anyways,
I was the most consistent player in the world for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I lost by 2 weeks. Fuck you. But yeah, no. So yeah, no, we just had a group of people who were really fucking good at the game. And a couple of events happened. Some people got canceled, some people became streamers, But let me tell you what Void was the most consistent in from the very beginning. He would stream the game, he would play the game, he'd be really fucking good, and then he would just fucking stop. And that's why I have no faith in Void. He's been this way since fucking day one. He just plays the game, and then he fucking stops. And then when he comes back, he doesn't do bad because he's bad. He's bad because since he hasn't gone to tournaments in a while, his fucking nerves are going through the roof. Void is the top player who's had the most tournament nerves since this game came out. Void was top 10 in the world in Smash 4 and still had more tournament nerves than the average player. Do you really think this guy's gonna do fucking good if he appears every 3 months? He's at peak nerves. He's never gonna do good if he doesn't consistently go to things, bro. Maybe he'll get a few upsets here and there, and maybe he'll fight some people where he's like, oh, well, it's a win-win either way. But he said, hey, I still did better than Cosmos.
That weekend doesn't count. That week. It's okay, man. It's okay, man.
Boys in the chat, letting them rip.
Well, the point is, if he doesn't fix up those fucking nerves, which he won't unless he competes consistently, I got no faith in the dude. And friendlies, he's a fucking monster. He could be a lot of us. He could be any of us. But the nerves, bro, they get in the way, man. And as for Cosmos, I think I've said enough about him. Me plus 70,
that's worse, honestly.
Me plus 70.
That is...
That's my opinion.
I can't wait till the day you're rank 16 and I'm rank 6. Because you're not going under rank 20.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. He said, I know you can't get that bad, but you will be lower than me.
I just want to point out, Void, even at peak nerves, did beat Spargo that one tournament.
I think that's him behind you coming back.
I think,
Void, tell him.
I think.
I did not.
You didn't. Okay,
I don't
you just
think.
didn't care. Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
Gotta realize,
that
like-
match was no nerve void.
Hold on.
Yeah, no
let
nerve.
boy speak. Go.
I have nothing to care about anymore. The nerves aren't there. I'm at a tournament to ruin everybody else this time. But this time, I've
I don't
actually
believe
been
him.
playing for like the last few months.
Yes.
I didn't play in Japan. Actually, I didn't play going into Japan either. But we
Ask
grinded
him-
hella October, November. I've been doing probably more online than both of you guys. You're going to more
Yeah.
weeklies and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I'm actually playing like a very good amount. Dude, I have coin
Yeah,
box
Void's
today.
black.
Yes.
Void's black. Can we get him as a guest next week's episode?
All right. Sure.
We can get a little
Just like-
discovery on him.
just
behind
like
the
Lead
scenes.
in.
Post Genesis
Just
would be
like,
funnier. You
get
can
him in
I
now.
can make fun of you.
No, we should do a pre-genesis of how he's feeling and all that shit.
All right.
No, it's
Book
true.
him.
Actually, you're right.
We do need a
Yeah,
Black
no,
History
no.
Month guest.
Yeah, no, he's black.
Low tier
Enough.
God never got back to me.
Yeah, man.
Hit him up.
Who got back to you?
Low tier God.
Bro,
Two.
thank God, bro. I'm telling you, we can't have low tier God on the show, man. We can't do it.
That would be a legendary.
I think that'd be hilarious.
I would fangirl so much.
Every time I talk, he's gonna be like, you know, you don't do that.
I want to say this. That was a bait. I didn't hit him up yet, but I wanted to gauge reactions. So now that I know, I'm gonna hit him.
No,
I don't think you should.
I'm not gonna be on that episode, bro.
Boy, thumbs it up. It'd be great.
I can't be on
I
that
would-
episode.
It'd
I
be-
would be fangirling too much. I would know all of his sayings, all of his quotes. He would be like, "What the fuck what's wrong with you?"
Bro, I already know I am gonna get memed on for all of 2024 if he is on this show.
Hey man, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Look at me. I've been through.
Hell, that's the same.
I've been through it all.
I thought that was true until 2020, 2022.
All right, moving right along. What a Neolithic conversation we had there. Well, you guys might have saw this. Here, I'm gonna actually bring it up so that I appropriately have it. But some interesting developments that I saw making its round. Where are my bookmarks at here on Twitter? But the Lumi rank is working with players and TOs now to kind of try and create a unified rule set. Yes, I don't know if you guys have been hit up or involved in that conversation, but I did find it very interesting because this is a concept that, it's for North America, but it's a concept that I've seen attempted in every single Smash game, never really sticks. But Lumi Rank seems rather determined to get a lot of feedback from players and TOs and how it'll affect the fan experience and viewer experience. What do you guys think? Possibility? Have you had any inputs yet? What are you thinking?
About a universal rule set.
Yeah, like for North America.
I think it will. We've tried multiple times. It's never ever worked. I think the only way Lumirank can get it to work is if they say, which I don't even know if people would be a fan of, but if they say something like, okay, we're going to have this rule set, and if you don't use this rule set, you're not going to be part of the Lumirank ranking system.
Ooh, that's
this tournament
dangerous.
Can't be part of it. So that's the only way we can actually have a unified rule set. Because nobody would actually listen to the rule set because people just like doing whatever the fuck they want to do. They just like having region rule sets. Some people just like messing around with seeing, I want to see if WarioWare works in this tournament. Let's try it out. And then people end up going because it's still a big prize pool and people from that region want to go anyway. So that's the only way it will work. I don't even know if that's a good idea. But I do know that that's the only way that it will work. Otherwise, we will not have a unified rule set.
The mecha bracket, I just had Yoshi's active again. But I agree. Another argument worth noting is that our community is very soft in terms of I guess our politics and stuff like that. If we do something like, Lumarank, if you don't have this rule set, you won't count for a Lumarank tournament, they'll be like, they're going to try to start a monopoly, basically. Exactly. And then we're going to have all those other third-party rankings that come out, and they're gonna be like, we'll take control. You guys can focus on us instead, and then we're just gonna have a mess of which rankings to focus on. I'm gonna be focusing on the Luma rankings, and I think that's what most people should focus on. I appreciate the other rankings for taking the time, but I think we should ultimately, only consider one when we're being serious about stuff, like how we did with the BGR. So, whatever keeps us from making a monopoly and causing more problems, is better, and that would cause that.
Yeah. I
I would like to think it wouldn't have to be done under threat of like, hey, if you're not under this banner, then you're not gonna get counted for Lumi rank. But I don't know. I mean, sometimes you gotta nudge people in the right way. Me personally, I kind of like the fact that not all rule sets are unified, and I primarily like that because I look at them as different regions and different rule sets. I think it's cool. Like you listed, like how Yoshi's was legal at a tournament.
I hated that.
Yeah, but you know what? I kind of take it akin to like different cities and different Pokemon gyms. You're facing a different type, a different challenge. It's different regions, different rule sets. I think that's cool. I like that shit.
Bro, when me and Mars played the Winners Finals, I think he took game 1 off me, and he was like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, we just don't have to include Yoshi's. And I was like, nah, it's fine. We could keep Yoshi's in. Like, I literally was just like, all different regions are doing different rule sets, so I gotta learn how to adapt. So we could just keep Yoshi's in. I'll just ban it instead of like making us play a different rule set. But yeah, it sucks. But I mean, we just gotta adapt.
Yeah.
Well, it seems
It's
like
part of the game.
Yeah, it seems like people are kind of strapping in for the long haul. That probably the thought process. We're gonna have this game for a good amount of time longer. So try and
only like a year.
Year and a half.
I've talked to him. He's
Yeah.
bro.
He's in my other bedroom.
No First of all, that's weird. No drugs on the podcast, Phil. I saw that.
What the heck? That was my copium impression
That's a drug.
for our YouTube viewers. Sorry, Spotify. Okay. Well, moving right along. There was something interesting that got announced, or maybe didn't get announced in this case, and I thought it was worth talking about because I went there last year with really no expectations, and I might go this year. I don't know. We'll see. Did you guys see Evo's announcement? Did you see Evo's game lineup?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, let me list this out to you. This is Evo, presented by Chipotle. Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Guilty Gear Strive, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, Under Night in Birth, Mortal Kombat 1, King of Fighters, and their throwback game, Third Strike, which is a Street Fighter game. So, yeah. No Smash at this game. You know, there was some speculation that the throwback game might actually have been a Smash title, whether it be Melee or Ultimate, but was not to be. And I'm not surprised. Listen.
Was there not Tekken in that?
There's Tekken 8. Yep.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken 8. So, and DBZ Fighters didn't return either, so that's kind of notable. But
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, right. But no Smash again at Evo, and I have to wonder, is it just never a possibility for this game to come back as long as Sony's in charge? Because I would like to say this. I don't think so. I think when a new Smash game does come out, they'll work something out. Because who's to say they can't still apply for a license?
Man, I don't know, man. I got faith in a new game coming out, and I got faith in our hard-headed community, like, keeping the game around. But we are a hard-headed community, bro. Look at Melee. Actually, I don't consider them one of us, but you get the point.
New hacks video this Friday. Check it out.
Oh my god, it's about light. But what's it called though? Yeah, no, I believe in our hard-headed community keeping us around, including myself. But bro, opportunities? No, none of those. None of those. Cut that out.
We will get them, but we'll never actually take advantage of them.
No, not even that. We'll get them, but like we will get them. Like we will get the opportunity, and we will get told the opportunity is happening, but we'll never see it happen. We'll get the announcement. Like, we'll get the announcement. That's as far as we get. Announcements.
We'll never actually see the money.
We are the richest company. We are the richest gaming community in the world off announcements.
That's true.
We are the richest gaming community in the world off announcements.
Yo, remember whatever Mango was, or not Mango, Hungrybox was talking about, he was talking about with that team about $100 million tournament. And then also Ludwig was saying that like he wanted to do $1 million tournament. So you might be right. We might be the richest community. Yo, Ninja 2, he's picking up something for Smash.
Look at it. Man is chefing it up in there, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, off announcements, we are the best. Honestly, wait till I file my taxes because off announcements, I got a lot to pay for. I have to pay for it, bro.
You're broke.
Oh, Le'Veon Bell too. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell said he's gonna do something in Smash too. There's a lot of
man.
Smash. Yeah, Smash is the biggest yapping community on.
But you know what? I get it because they probably all announced the stuff, and then they're like, you know what? Let me actually see what this game's about, and then they play against Samus online. They're like, I'm not running a tournament for this hot garbage game. That's probably what they're thinking.
Yeah, that's what happened. They just ran the Yara. It's not like they ran into Sakurai or anything. It's like Sakurai shows up at people's front door playing with his Kazuya. He plays with his Kazuya and he's like, all right, let's do this. You can't do anything. If I beat you, you cannot run a tournament for my game.
Sakurai legitimately should be the most broken player. He made the game. I guess that's not how it works with game devs. They're never that broken. They're never like a void level.
Sakurai didn't know half the shit that's in the game, bro.
Man. Why do you think he made Electric Wing Godfist a 2-frame link instead of a 1-frame link like it's supposed to be?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I didn't know that.
You know, that's what it's called, right? The Electric Wing Godfist?
Yeah. But like 2-frame link and 1-frame link, what are you talking about?
It's input. It's supposed to be a 1-frame input.
Yeah.
It's instead of a 2-frame input, but in Smash it's a 2-frame input, which is why it's so easy to. It's supposed to be impressive, not easy. You know, but it's very easy and unimpressive. Like if Riddles was hitting these combos that he hits in bracket with a 1-frame input, I don't think people would be complaining. I think we'd be like, oh shit, like oh my god, because you gotta do all the movements, the tech chases, and all that. But no, it's not that. Riddles is carried.
1 frame is a huge difference.
Yeah, it's insane. That's why it's impressive in Tekken.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Smash.
Yeah, only Sakurai could do the 1-frame input in Smash. Clearly,
y'all are so
Sakurai was like, I can't do the 1-frame input. Let me make it 2. That's why it's 2 frames.
He said, I made it 4, but then I was like, oh, that's a little too easy, you know. But yeah, we're broke.
Yes, quite actually, by a significant margin, and so broke. Evo doesn't even want us on the premises. So, shouts to Evo. Do your thing. We will be.
I'll see your goat Pokemon.
You know what's crazy about that? I didn't even see her retweet anything about the Evo announcements. Fraudulent owner.
That's wild.
Wait, she's part of Evo.
She's like a co-owner, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, last 2 Evos,
she don't play fighting games, does she?
She plays financial games, Jim.
She likes money.
She plays financial games.
Facts, bro.
That is a fighting game.
Let me ask you guys something. If you guys became, and you know, we're podcasters, you know, and 2 of us are running a stream right now, and 2 of us have aspirations. I'm gonna get there eventually, you know, when I have a home. But anyway,
2 of us are running a stream, and 2 of us have aspirations. What does that mean?
He said 1 of us has aspirations.
Oh, okay.
No, I definitely did say 2. I should have said 1.
Did you say 2?
Yeah. I did say 2. Oh. But yeah, I messed up there. But anyways, so my point is, let me ask you, if you were on the rise to being a popular streamer and YouTuber, and you're making a lot of money, is there a limit to how far you would go before you quit? Or would you just keep going until you don't feel like it anymore? Like, would you make a lot of money to the point where you're like, I'm set for life with investments, and then just disappear? Or would you just keep doing it? I've always wondered if YouTubers do that, and if they haven't, why haven't they done that? What's their reason? You know?
I know some people definitely do that. Some people definitely do that, but I feel like at the end of the day, you can underestimate how much money is a lot of money, because some people think, okay, $1 million or $2 million is a lot of money, but in a good amount of years, if you're not smart enough, that money can just disappear. So I wouldn't be surprised that people that are making that much money are still doing a lot of content, because they're like, well, if I stop, I'm going to lose my community, and my money is not infinite unless you're somebody like, I don't know, Nick Mertz or Ludwig, or I don't know, people that have just a shit ton of money and are smart. It would make sense that you retire at some point at an early age. But I know that people like that. People that are big usually are big because they enjoy doing content, not just because they're doing content only for money. So people like that, even though they are making a lot of money, probably still want to do YouTube or do content. I feel like if that were me, I would probably still want to do content too. Especially having a lot of money and having that kind of resource means that you can do more things with your content that you couldn't do as just a regular content creator that's probably getting like a few hundred viewers on, or like a couple thousand views on YouTube.
You know
Yeah.
what? In my opinion, keep going. It's never enough. Never enough. You know what I'm saying? Why stop?
I agree with that.
Why stop? If I'm making oodles of money, entertaining people, why not just every single day or mostly every day make sure I'm putting on, you know what I'm saying, 5 or 6 hour stream for the masses, getting somebody to take that and put it on a YouTube and generate revenue like that, bro. It's never enough. Okay? And low key, sometimes you just gotta be lucky these days. You gotta be like that talented. I mean, I see a lot of that pretty much on Kick, with just some of these wild streamers just wilding out. Or you could just be a finesse master, bro. I mean, shit, that guy, that horrible rapper, Playboi Carti, man, he showed up on Aiden Ross's stream a couple days ago and flexed him, finessed him out of 2 million. He was on the stream for like less than 10 minutes. He was out.
Time out.
What?
Time out.
What
okay. He's not a great rapper. He's a hype rapper.
Stop talking, bro. Ain't nothing hype about that baby voice bullshit.
Are you telling me if you pull up to his concert and he was like, he wouldn't fucking start, like, he's a mosh pit concert guy. Like, it'd be pretty lit. He's funny.
If I'm at a Carti concert, please call the police because I've been kidnapped. Because ain't no fucking way I'm going to see that bum ass nigga. You're crazy.
Okay, I just don't you think
you just lost $2 million?
Bro, come on, man. You're telling me if you went up, like you were at the concert, you know, I got a few drinks in you, and you know, people around just getting hyped, and all you hear is, you're not gonna go crazy, bro? That shit's hype.
Sure, man.
You guys are whack, bro. You guys are whack.
Dude, you know what it is?
I'm not part of this. You're asking.
I see you, bro. I see you, bro.
You know what it is? It's
Playboi Carti is only for the elites. Yes.
It's only exactly. It's for a different generation. Like I like rappers that I can understand that are actually talking about something that makes sense, not baby formula and perks. Okay, I don't know how that goes together, Carti. I don't get that one.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like mumble rap, anything like that. I actually hate it all. I don't even like a lot of music from today, but I think he's fucking hilarious. Like, I think he is so funny. And sometimes that's all that matters.
Carti will definitely not be on the Black History Month podcast edition month.
He wouldn't say a word. He would just scream.
He tried, come through with that stupid mask or something.
Bro, he makes me laugh, man. That's really all it is.
You know what? And sometimes that's enough for you young folk. I'll give it up.
Young folk.
Damn. You whippersnappers. I do want to talk about some semi-breaking news that I just saw hit the timeline as well. Something that we'll never get to experience as Smash players. Disney is investing $1.5 billion into Epic Games. Billion with a B.
Like just Fortnite? Or something else too.
Well, Epic Games in general. It says eventually all games are going to be in Fortnite. Like all games are planned to be like in Fortnite in some capacity.
See, we probably got that announcement. We're just never going to see it. That's so. Why
is investing $1.5 billion in the future,
bro? Why do we talk about other games? It just makes me depressed, man. Like, why
that made me feel pretty bad.
I think that's hype, bro. Like, Sora in Fortnite, like he trades the keyblade for an AK.
That's so whack. Not even cool. It's whacker than Carti.
That's like, the key gun. Yes, I like that. The key gun.
Oh my god, I'm so depressed now.
Dude, 1.5 billion. I didn't even know Disney still had that much money with all them flops they've been putting out.
What do you mean, bro? They have too much money. Bro, isn't it crazy if one company just came up to us, right? And they were like, here's $1 million each. It wouldn't even hurt them. Why not hook a brother up? It's our month.
I would do unspeakable things for $1 million.
You offered $5 million.
Yeah.
Shaq walks into the room.
Let me get my stretch on, man.
You doing it? Are you doing it?
Wait, what are you talking? Are you talking about one-on-one?
Shaq walks into the room. $5 million. Are you doing it?
I just got a score on him, right?
Huh? No,
technically, he's talking.
Technically, he got a score on you.
What the heck? What in the Dr. Umar is this nigga talking about?
Hey man, you said you do on speaker.
Yo, someone did come to my chat and said that we should get Dr. Umar for the Black History Month edition.
Oh my god.
Bro, answer the question, man. $5 million.
I'm gonna have to pass.
$5 million.
I enjoy being able to sit down correctly.
I didn't say that's what you. No. See, someone understands it. Hero for Life understands it. All right, are you doing that?
Come on, bro. Don't play with me. I'm not a Playboi Carti fan. All right, I'll leave it at that.
For all you Spotify fans, I'm sorry you could not see the face you just made.
Oh my
That was
god.
gold.
I'm just saying, if it was me, I'm fucking going into like
$5 million is a lot.
$5 million is a lot of money, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's
Yeah,
2024, a lot more. Anyway, so Zomba won a tournament overseas.
Who cares about that? The Denmark tournament? What a fucking gym. Why did he go
Why
to
is he
Denmark? Bro, I was talking to Zomba. I was like, yo, you should pull up to this Mecca bracket in Boston. Me and Mars are gonna be there. He's like, I would, but I already committed to this tournament in Denmark. And I was like, why the fuck are you going to Denmark? He was like, honestly, I don't know.
Apparently, weren't there supposed to be like more people were supposed to be there, and they just like bailed or something?
No, I just think he went to Denmark, bro. That's just what it is.
He just wanted a bag
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
and some
that-
scenery.
Denmark looks nice. It's a nice. I mean, he didn't. You know what? Credits to him. He won the tournament without going to losers bracket.
Matter of fact, he told me how much he paid to go to that tournament.
Let's
Because he
leak the numbers.
They didn't
He
fly
said-
him out.
No, he said he went to Denmark because it was cheap. Like it was cheap to go and he wanted to go, right? So let me see how much this dude paid. Just give me a second.
Yeah, let's see. I'm
Was
curious.
was there like at least a pop bonus for that tournament to like make back? his money?
I don't think there was a pop bonus. I think he just wanted to go to Denmark. All I know is he was like, I paid like $400 for the hotel, and I was like, that's your idea of cheap for a tournament.
He's got
What
that
about the
privilege. It
flight?
doesn't matter the month.
I don't think he told me the flight price. I think he mainly told me the hotel price. But like even so, like $400 for a tournament hotel room, and even if the flight's like $2 something, that's like I'm not spending $600 to go to Denmark for a tournament. That's like not an A or S tier personally, unless I'm
Yeah,
already
yeah,
in
it's
Europe.
B-tier.
Yeah, unless I like already in Europe, you know.
Apparently, I mean, Denmark
Even then,
is,
you didn't go to Switzerland.
Damn man, I talk to this kid too much. I can't find the numbers.
but Denmark itself is a beautiful place. So if he is somebody who just likes to travel, maybe that's what led to it. I could
It might have been
Smash
legal.
can take you places.
What's the drinking age in Denmark? We got to monitor this kid.
I certainly don't know.
Exactly. I'm not.
I'm sure he doesn't either or
Oh my-
care.
Oh my god. But no, yeah. Anyways, yeah, he went to Denmark. He played Luigi. Played Luigi.
And he didn't lose, surprisingly. It's happened.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he won because of me. And Phil, you should know exactly what I'm talking about.
Because he was talking shit on Twitter.
No, because apparently he was up 2-0 versus Luigi. I pop into EE's chat to go talk and watch him play. Man goes down 2 games. And not like down like he barely lost. Like he was kind of getting shitted on.
He got farmed.
So I was like, damn, he started losing as soon as I showed up. Maybe if I leave, he'll like win. And Phil was like, get the fuck out the chat. And I left. And I kind of completely forgot the tournament was going on until I got a text message from Zomba saying I won the tournament, no sets dropped. So
No sense dropped.
yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I think Light leaving actually like took away that because it was just randomly just went so downhill when Light just started chatting. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Bro, that shit's real, bro. Yo, Cosmos, this ever happened to you before? Like you got this one friend who's like, yo, every time I watch you, bro, you just lose. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's what Voidalist tells me.
bro, my brother tells me that, and I'm like, maybe you should stop watching them, dickhead.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
That'll I do have one more thing I want to say. My bet with Haz is looking pretty strong, guys. There's a mini Red Bull Sphere tournament yesterday in Japan. Zackray won it. Combination of Pit and Rob over Ken.
Oh,
Hang on a
the
second.
local, right?
Yeah.
Is this about him
So-
top 8 in Genesis?
Yes. So he's looking real good. Taking out top competition like Ken. Feeling real good about my pick for Zackray to get top 8 at Genesis. Just saying. Shout out to my boy Zackray.
Question.
Answer.
Don't tell me if you've seen it. Is the bracket out for Genesis yet?
I don't think so.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
I don't know why. I have this really weird feeling that this is the tournament me and Cosmos fight again.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I have a really weird feeling that this specifically is the tournament. Is the bracket out?
No, it's not.
No? I just got a feeling.
I don't think we're gonna play.
I think we are.
To be honest, I don't think we're gonna play.
I feel like if you guys play, just make sure let Light win.
Why?
This motherfucker win. Genesis is always a tournament I do well at.
Whoa, yeah. What about me?
What am I, chopped liver?
You're gonna do well whether I beat you or not.
Bro, I used to not care about winning Genesis. Now I really want to win Genesis just for the fact of my placements. Like 7th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, bro. If I get 2nd this year, I'm gonna shoot myself.
You already beat me out of Genesis.
Nah, I destroyed you out of Genesis.
Didn't I take a game?
No, I look back at that set for fun sometimes.
Oh my god!
Okay, it's because there was a storyline for that thing. This is what I'll say about it. I went to losers bracket losing to Elegant, and I mentally cracked. Like I was mentally not caring anymore. Like I don't know if they do this at Genesis anymore, but they have side streams at the end of each pool setup, and I like literally stopped practicing after I lost to Elegant, and I just started commentating. I just started commentating the whole time. I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna have a good time. I hate this. Screw this game. I just want to do this. So I'm like commentating and shit. And then when my match is getting called, I'm like making fun of people, taunting and just like doing, like I'm just doing shit. Like I don't care. And then I'm doing really good. And then I have to fight Cosmos. And I'm happy you don't remember this. I'm happy you don't remember this because I didn't know you were on a run, and me and you were obviously still good friends at the time. But I remember being like very openly disrespectful. Like I was like just emoting in real life every time I did something because I just didn't give a fuck and I was just not there. And
I probably wasn't paying attention to you because I was so locked in.
Yeah, no, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I 3-0'd you, and then I ran into Salem and I almost got 2-0'd, and then 3-0'd, and then I reverse 3-0'd him. And then I think it wasn't until I hit like top 8 qualifiers that I stopped mentally cracking, where I was like, oh shit, I have to fight Tweak. And this is when his Wario was beating me all the time, and I literally looked at Glucity and I was like,
well, no, because wasn't I'm pretty sure I got 13th at that Genesis because wasn't Salem for top 8?
No, I didn't fight Salem for top 8. I fought Tweak.
Oh no, you fought Salem before me. That's why.
Okay,
I was like, if
so
you lost
that way,
Salem,
yeah. Okay, and then when I was about to fight Tweak, I looked at Gluto and I was like, this is the tournament. I finally beat him. And Gluto was like, oh yeah, you think so? I was like, yeah, for sure. And I beat Tweak, and I looked at Gluto and I was just like, I fucking told you. That was the one Genesis I actually felt like I wasn't gonna top 8, but like I guess sometimes you just crack and like you don't play bad.
To be fair, back then I was definitely not beating Tweak, so it's definitely better that you beat me, even if it was very disrespectful. It's definitely better that you beat me back then.
Yeah,
I was not getting top 8.
I wasn't really that good. I lost to Wizzy the next day.
Man, that's a
you
loss on your resume.
I remember that.
You should have left that one in the vault, buddy.
Low tier god, you lost to Dark Wizzy?
You should kill yourself immediately.
Nah.
This is back when Wizzy was like a top 15 player.
Wizzy had some peace. He had some peace. We clown on him. He's all right.
Oh, man.
But yeah. Good episode. I will say that. It was a fun episode.
Genesis is going to be a good tournament for both of us, I guarantee you.
I'm going to do very good. I have no nerves for it.
I'm not going to play.
We're going to play.
I'm excited for Genesis. It is the end of the episode, so I'm going to leak one thing. Dodgeball is happening. I got the official confirmation yesterday. So it'll be an evening event, either Saturday or Friday. So Dodgeball will be happening. Should be an official announcement this Friday or Saturday. So just so you guys know, Lights Out and Genesis coming together for some Dodgeball. A lot of good content there. We're also going to film a lot of Patreon content there, whether they like it or not. What
day is it?
Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool, man.
Evening, yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun. We'll film a lot of content for Patreon, but you guys should check out Patreon. There's some funny videos up there right now. And if you enjoyed this episode, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. to support the vibes because we are getting closer and closer to that big 5-0 episode, and we can't wait to see you there. But until next time, we'll catch you later. Peace.
See ya.